Good morning, happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday already, the 20th, I don't even know. It's Wednesday, late in the month of June. Let's go with that. Last night I got a bunch of stuff done, grabbed dinner, went home, edited, got up early this morning. It was a 5 o'clock rise, not quite 4:30, but still pretty darn good. I ended up in a black hole, you know, like on the internet, how you can click on something and click here, click here. I watched a pretty long video this morning on just how YouTube has changed over the last couple of years, and I'm wondering what you guys all think about the YouTube platform. You're watching this on YouTube. This is where I'm hosting it. I'm not necessarily interested in making money from YouTube. If I do, that's great. So for me, the financial part of YouTube is not a big issue because I'm using this platform in order to become better at the process of video creation. So I'm curious, what do you guys think of YouTube and its current state versus its state 5-10 years ago? Just curious. Scroll all the way down to the bottom and comment below. If you have no opinion, that's fine, but I'm curious. I need to... Jeez Louise, man. I'm telling you what, man, Michigan sometimes feels like it's a pothole-ridden, crazy... It's like a war zone out here on the roads. So I am getting ready to put in my order for coffee, so back to you in a second. Alright, if you're ever working with me on a project or anything, you want to get to my happy space, just bring me a venti dark roast or an extra large French roast from Tim Hortons or any sort of dark roast coffee from any kind of place. I'll be happy. Alright, I'm seriously curious about what you think about the YouTube platform. Again, I'm not concerned so much about it because my whole goal is to create content and get better at editing and video production, so that's it. So vlogging is simply, to me, a way to learn how to edit faster so that I can produce more content and get more out into the world that I have created, because that's my passion, that's my goal. I like taking nothing, I like making something, and YouTube's a place I can do that. Just curious what your thoughts are. Okay, I need to get to the office. I'll talk to you guys a little while later. How about that? All right, work is done. I just walked out the building and now I'm headed over to pick up lumber from a buddy of ours who is giving us that lumber. I told you about that earlier. So back to the topic of YouTube and Google. YouTube used to be a place where you could go upload all kinds of content. It was a very creator-friendly space. And today, there are a lot of people saying it is not a creator-friendly space. But I have a very specific spin on that because I believe that it still is a creator-friendly space to a degree. Now, there's a caveat to that, and I'll get to that in a second, but I need to hurry and get over there and get this wood because the guy's been waiting for 2 months for me to get him the wood. So I'll talk to you about the whole creative aspect of YouTube from my perspective in just a minute. On a completely different note, I use Google Maps every single day to navigate to and from work or navigate to and from destinations. The reason I do that is because Google Maps will take you around accidents and around traffic issues and around all kinds of construction. It will navigate the fastest possible route for you. So I use it all the time in order to save time, but I've seen this feature, but I've never used it, and I just decided to test it out today. It's actually sharing your actual trip with somebody. So if you go into the settings in Google Maps at the bottom and you click that and you open it up, you're actually going to be able to select this here, which is to share your trip location with somebody else. So it actually shares your actual location with someone else. How freaking amazing is that? So let's say, for example, you have young kids and they're going to be leaving an event somewhere and you just want to make sure that they are safe. You can ask them to use Google Maps and share with you your trip progress, and you will be able to see in real time where they are and what's going on. Think about the opportunities that serves for businesses with fleet vehicles who are making very specific routes, and you want to make sure as a business owner that your routes are optimized. you can ask your drivers to use Google Maps and share with you their real-time trip status. That is freaking cool. It's amazing technology. It's awesome, and it's scary. It's scary at the same time because, man, like, anybody can track where you're at. I think we all knew this when you had a cell phone that has GPS capabilities, but super cool technology. All right, Harley. I'm all done picking up the wood. As you can see behind me, my buddy Jeremy had a considerable amount of wood, probably 6 4x4 posts, and then, you know, a heap of pretty nice sort of fence decking or fence posting, or just decent wood, stuff I can make things with. So now I got to figure out what to do with this exactly. Thought about building just a small section of privacy fence that would enable us to have a nice little secluded area in the backyard. Maybe like a little angled privacy fence where our former deck used to be, and then we could put some triangle sort of shade things over the top and have a nice little area to sit. That would also, by chance, give a little bit more closure to the room, or our bedroom in the back has a door that leads off the back into the backyard, and so that would offer a little bit more privacy there. So, you know, it'd just be nicer not to have a wide open shot. People could see into the bedroom. So, you know, just sitting there watching TV or hanging out or working on the computer, it'd be nice to be able to do that a little more privacy. So, got the wood, heading home, dinner in a few minutes, and then down to the basement. So let me give you my perspective on this whole creative Google Space thing. So my perspective is this. You can definitely create on YouTube. Now, what some people are complaining about is that what they're creating has been censored, and that doesn't align with what YouTube has censored in its own creation. What that means is YouTube is producing now its own shows, and it's producing mature content, but it's disallowing other people to produce and distribute mature content on the channel. So it's kind of hypocritical in the way YouTube has approached that. So some people are very upset about it, but here's the other thing that they're complaining about. A lot of the complaints I've heard has been, well, you know, I'm not making as much money, or I'm not able to make as much money, and some of these people are making their full-time living on the channel, or they're supporting a 501c3, a nonprofit that's helping, you know, whatever, women, kids, all kinds of stuff. So, you know, it's a tricky place to be. Now, for the kind of creating that I'm doing, where I'm vlogging and I'm just working on honing the craft of creating good quality video product, well, I think the channel still serves a purpose there. Is it the same? No. If I would have focused on YouTube 5 years ago, I probably would have a different opinion today, because I would have seen my ability to earn money degraded and demonetized because of their new rules, policies, and procedures. Where is all that coming from? I don't really know all the details. I don't pretend to know enough about who has made decisions, the CEO, the this, the that. I don't know enough about it. I haven't researched it enough, but I thought it was an interesting question. So I'm going to finish off the vlog like this. Just let me know below. Do you feel like YouTube is worse than it was 5 years ago, better than it was 5 years ago, or do you not have an opinion? Just comment below. No opinion, better, worse, and then if you want to put some context down there, that would be great. I'd love to have just some conversation back and forth, even between you guys. You know, what are you thinking? What are you seeing? What are you sharing? That's it for the vlog today. So I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna ask you guys to do me a favor: click like, click subscribe, comment, answer those questions, and we will see you in the next one, which is tomorrow. Daily vlogging.